Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, it's the day before the USDA report, and all quiet is on all fronts just overnight as bean prices continue to inch higher, corn and wheat prices continue to inch lower. Don't know how many people have sent me an email today describing that overnight corn was in a 1 cent range. It's been a long time and since corn prices have been that narrow of a range. We'll see what the USDA has to say tomorrow, but going into the report, the funds are long beans, meal, and oil, short a record amount of corn, and short a big chunk of wheat. We would think that there might be some buying above the $10 level in the Jan beans and some selling below $3.45 in the D's corn. So we'll see if those trends continue and go opposite of each other. USDA is expected to give us maybe a friendly report in the beans. They could lower the U.S. crop. They could also raise China import demand for next year. For last year, the China's imports were about 13% above the previous year. USDA is only forecasting a 2% increase in 17 and 18. We also have to watch South American weather. Right now the weather is fine, but the 2-week forecast suggests drier trend for both Brazil and Argentina. La Nina years tends to dry Argentina out, but usually later in the growing season. So we'll see if that has any impact on prices. We also have to watch South American currencies because I think most farmers down there have stopped selling their crops, looking for more reals and more pesos for their crops. Midwest weather, we're cold, and I think the 2-week forecast calls for warmer temps and maybe normal to below precip for much of the Midwest, maybe normal to above precip in the Northeast. Open interest overnight went down the December contracts as the index funds roll out of their positions. Total open interest, though, up a little bit in bean oil, down a little bit meal and wheat. We did see an increase of about 100 contracts in the November soybean deliveries, and in all, we'll see what USDA has in store for us tomorrow and what the export sales report. Again, quiet trade overnight before the USDA report. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.